All right, all right, all right. We are live. Good morning. Ha-hoo! And we just got to keep living. For those of you who are joining us, welcome. Some of you may have been up all night. Fresh off my Weird Texas virtual benefit, made possible by the Just Keep Living Foundation. Thank you to my wife, Camilla. I'm just so pleased as punch to be able to host this show, Cameo, for the Comedy Spot, and bring some of my celebrity friends in this morning to hang out with y'all. Yes, indeed, we have, and Brian Crawl is here with me, and we will be looking for your comments. Hi, Brian.
How you doing, Matthew? Nice to have you on the show.
Still going strong. I heard you've been up for a while.
Yep, I've been already done my first 24. I'm working on the next 12. Or 8
right.
or 20, whatever we're at. I don't know.
Amen. Going strong. I'm in Texas right now, kind of near the border. And, so I've been up for a while. I've washed my Lincoln. But I'm a few hours away from my first wild turkey. But, I don't want to delay too much because we have some people phoning in, and some people sent us messages, celebrities that they'll be joining us everywhere from Hollywood, from the Sacramento area and beyond. All right.
Yeah.
And we'll conclude the webcast with a very special Lifetime Achievement Award given from the Comedy Spot to a famous actor who's done a lot for the industry. And it's those people think that just because we're local that we're not talked about in Hollywood, but you'd be surprised. A lot of people know about the Comedy Spot. So we're looking to bring them in, and they're donating their time and encouraging you to donate to this wonderful cause, nonprofit. Keep our classes going. Keep Sacramento laughing.
Yeah, thank you, Matthew, for doing this. It's a true honor.
It's my pleasure to be here, my friend. I think joining us first, sometimes you got to go back to go forward. That's me. That's a poem I wrote for a Lincoln commercial. And one of the best folks who have really propped up California is Mr. Huell Howser. So we went back in the archives and we learned a few things. All right. Huell Howser actually did know a lot about the Comedy Spot, more than I knew. Maybe more than, Brian knows everything, but I think we will roll the footage from Mr. Huell Howser. And I'm so happy to see you all today. And whenever we're ready, we can roll the footage from Huell.
All right, here he is.
Howdy, folks. This is Huell Howser with California's Gold. Today we're here in Lompoc, California. On this adventure, we're going to see the historic Sacramento Comedy Spot. Now, this was the first place that people west of the Mississippi got to do comedy in California. Now, you'll see behind me this building. This is the original Comedy Spot. It has 3 doors. Now, in each of those doors, you can take one of the classes that the Comedy Spot offers. They have sketch, stand-up, and even improv. And word is, if you go around the back, they've got comedic storytelling. Now, I got a story about a dog who ate an avocado. It's quite comedic, if you ask me. You could ask my cameraman, Louie, too, right, Louie? Oh, thanks, Louie. Wow. Well, I've got to go, but today here at the Comedy Spot, I think it has truly been part of California's gold.
Wow, that's amazing.
Thank you, Huell. Oh, see, I learned a few things there. I didn't know you all started out in that wonderful establishment he mentioned. But
3 doors. 3 doors. It's amazing. I miss those doors. Those were a lot of fun.
Well, we're going to have some people coming to us live as well. Uh, it's not a well-kept secret in Hollywood. People talk about the Comedy Spot all the time, and I have a good friend of mine coming in today. You might have seen him in movies like The Fighter, and he's from Southie, Boston, and he's got a few things to say as well. He's been having some. He's not the most tech savvy, so we'll see. I think he's calling in. Mr. Mark Wahlberg today.
Yep, here he is here. Let's see. Yep, there we go, connecting.
Hey, is this thing on? How do you work this? Oh,
We see you, Mark.
What's up? Matt.
How you doing?
Matt? How you
Yeah.
doing? It's Mark Wahlberg. Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
how you doing?
thought I'd, tune in.
Thank
I know
you.
you're doing something special for the Comedy Spot.
That's
I
right.
thought I'd mention, I volunteer at my brother's burger shops, Wahlburgers. Best burger you ever have. I mean,
Nice.
you get me ready for the fighter, You could do a lot worse.
Definitely.
These people over here, I mean, they don't know they're gonna go in or not yet, but I think they're just looking at the menu because it all looks so good. But
That's great,
I mean,
Mark.
I'm here for you if you need me, man.
Well, that's why we had
Get
you
ready.
here.
Gotta get my protein dose, and then ready to send some dollars to the Comedy Spot. All right.
All right.
Also donate too, okay? Working on my next film here. Okay.
Okay. Can
still
you?
have you
I don't
here?
think you.
This thing
Yeah,
working?
we're here.
Hey,
Can you hear us, Mark?
hey, Matt, say hello to your mother for me. You too, Brian.
Okay, I will.
All right. Yeah, that's wow, that was great.
I guess he couldn't hear us much, but that's fine.
That's fine.
Thank you for tuning in, Mark. You do some amazing stuff.
Yeah, that's
And we
great.
got a lot more folks coming. So have people been up with you all night here?
There's been some people that have been up a lot of the time. We've had some people start to straggle in over the course of the night, so I'm not the only one here now. So it's been really good.
Nice.
Yeah.
You gotta get some coffee. I had to do my meditation, my yoga. Already washed my Lincoln, so I'm doing good.
Yeah, nice.
Doing good. And there's the next folk, the other folks we're bringing in. One of them you may know well, Ms. Jodie Foster. Now you haven't seen her a lot lately, and I think she's really kind of got locked into her role as Clarice Starling from one of my favorite movies, Silence of the Lambs.
You want me to go ahead? And roll this?
Yeah, she sent us a message.
All right, here we go.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Clarice Starling. I'd like to speak with you about Big Dave Giving. Maybe you can decide whether or not I'm qualified to do that. You wanted to find us here, talking to you, entertaining you. People are giving an arm and a leg and maybe even a kidney to donate. Just please don't eat it. Quid pro quo. If you donate, the Comedy Spot will stop hearing the lambs scream. And I'm only asking you to help out. You either will or you won't. Perhaps while I'm here, you could tell me about Buffalo Bill. He sounds like a real character. Maybe he could take a sketch class or put up a sewing tutorial for one of the live stream shows. Maybe you could take a class for yourself. What's it going to be, Doctor? We've only got 24 hours.
Wow, that's awesome.
Woo!
Wow.
Oh, yeah, the way to kick off the morning. I'd say Jody needs to lighten up a little bit, but you know what? We really appreciate you sending that message, Jody. Clarice was just one of your best. I really appreciate it. And we've had so many, you know, Hollywood folks say they're interested. We only have so much time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not everybody's just out there watching movies right now, unfortunately. I haven't had so much work lately myself, but you know, we have there's a whole reality TV world out there. You know, it's wild. So we also asked some stars from reality TV to tune in. There was one show that I really liked called 90 Day Fiance. That's how I used to roll in Hollywood, you know, just kind of 90 days and then 90 days and then move on from there until I settled down, had kids. And now there was one person that was really popular on that show. She comes from the country of Russia, I believe, or somewhere, Ukraine, somewhere around there. Could have done my research on that, that's for sure. But, you know, she had some contentious relationships dealing with the American culture and finding love. But she has sent a message to us, and I would love to have her speak with you all.
Okay. Is this Gabby? Is that?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is Natalie.
Oh, Natalie, I'm so sorry. Here we go.
Of course.
Hello, I am Natalie from the 90 Day Wife. I wanted to come here today to tell you that I don't party and wake up without my clothes. You do, okay? Also, I am much beautiful than you. I don't try to insult you. It's just the truth. And the sooner that you realize I am much beautiful than you, the better. I know the comedy spot because I watch live stream shows. My favorite is the show with the shopping, Selling Out TV. I like Sally's Blazers very much. It's very nice. Michael is always listening to the Top 10 List show on his Bluetooth. When he walks around the house with his Bluetooth in his ear, he's watching the Top 10 List show most of the time. I am hoping that Dana will put me and Michael, he is my 90-day husband, onto this quarantine couples live stream show that she has. We don't know each other very much, Michael and me, but she does the shows and I think it is fun for me, so I'm hoping maybe we can do that. I appreciate that the comedy spot don't cheat you. Michael, he cheats you, but not the comedy spot. They don't cheat you. So anyways, donate to Comedy Spot, and so maybe Michael and me could be quarantined couple. And remember, Comedy Spot don't cheat you, and I'm much beautiful than you. Thank you.
Wow.
Wow.
That's impressive.
Thank you, Natalie. And Beck, I see that she kindly reminded us that Natalie is, in fact, from Ukraine. So it's a very important distinction.
Yeah.
And Tim asked if Kate McKinnon might make an appearance today, and you might want to stick around, Tim. I think we have something that might be right up your alley. All right.
Well, I'm excited. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah. Well, I think we'll tune her in just a little bit later. But, you know, I'm a very spiritual human being, as you know. You know, every morning I do my Ah. Do you have were you able to meditate this morning, Brian?
It's been so crazy around here, I haven't been able to do it. So maybe tomorrow when I wake up.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. Sometimes we got to make time, and
True.
sometimes we have no time.
That's right.
And but I don't like to limit things just to humans. I mean, sometimes you have to go beyond, something interstellar. And there's a very famous alien that is near and dear to my heart, and he is being taken care of by a very special family. And I think the caretakers really need, during this whole pandemic, we really need to recognize the caretakers, right? And there's an alien named Stitch. You may be familiar with him, and he has sent us a very special message today as well. And I'd love to hear from Stitch about what he thinks about how he feels truly about the Sacramento Comedy Spot in this community.
I'll go ahead and play it.
Thank you.
Hi, my name Stitch, and Sacramento Comedy Spot is my family. I found it all on my own and made many new friends. This community always is supportive and always has my back. I feel lucky to be here and to be accepted. This is my California Ohana. Thank you for supporting Sacramento Comedy Spot today on Big Day of Giving, and wishing you all much laughter.
Oh, that was pretty great.
Thank you, Stitch. So I imagine those donations just rolling in for Stitch. I mean, he needs a lot of care. He's just a maniac.
True.
And he was sitting there with his new family, but the bigger family is really the Comedy Spot community, and you're all a part of it. We really appreciate it. So if you have any support, no matter how small, it really adds up. I'm not sure if there's been a run-in total. I know that.
Yeah, let me share it with you, Matthew. I just updated it, to be honest with you. So let's just check in. Let's see. Here it is. $10,000 of our $25,000 goal. So we are almost halfway there. And what's really nice is we still have $300 in matching funds. So if people want to donate right now, their $20 turns into $40, or their $100 turns into $200. So and that was provided by Hear Your Story. And then later on in the day, Montucky Cold Snacks there is going to also match an hour's worth of donations. So it's been a pretty exciting time so far. We're not even halfway through, but we're almost halfway to our goal. So people can keep donating. Wow. We super appreciate it.
That's amazing. This community is coming together just like last year, and just keeps rolling. This is amazing.
Pretty fantastic.
And I was just tuning in last year, so I really appreciate being able to be more part of it this year.
Yeah.
I was able to meet a lot of folks in the local community, and there's a very special person who's provided me with some guidance. I mean, I like to give a lot of advice. I came out with a new book, Green Lights, and it's a lot of really deep stuff that you could apply to your life as well. But there's a lot of folks out there who have amazing advice. And I'd have to say one of the most in tune people I've ever met in my life is one named Gabby Garbagian. And I think she's very famous in the advice scene and in the local area. And she has provided a message for us today. So if we're ready to roll that,
You bet.
Brian,
Yep,
I
here we
think
go.
that we'll bring that one up next.
All right, here we are.
Oh my God. Hi. I'm Gabby Garbagian, and I have the gift of gab. And if you haven't caught me on Chicks Fix and Chill, I mean, it's totally chill. But I just wanted to take a moment and let you know that we super appreciate your fangirling for the Sacramento comedy spot. Ever since this whole crazy pandemic started and Brian started to listen to my advice about becoming more digital savvy, we've really blown up and have gone universal, not even international. You could watch us on Mars, y'all. And we couldn't have done that if it wasn't for your support. So bless you all. We're just so lucky to have you here and to bring this positive energy into the world of comedy and laughter and just happiness. And I think that this is what this is all about. So thank you. And if you haven't already donated a couple shekels to us, then go ahead and go to bigdayofgiving.org/comedy and give us all of your love and some of your money as well, because that super helps. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Gabby. That was from the heart. And she has no shortage of advice, does she?
No, not at all. More than you need sometimes.
I like to give a lot of advice to people that don't even know. So it's rare that I'm matched by someone who has more advice than you could ever think of. And we really appreciate that, Gabby. You making that call for all of us to join together. I mean, it takes teamwork to make the dream work, and there's, people that, they might need to be only the cream of the crop, but I'm someone who identifies with everybody.
Right.
The common man, right, Brian?
Right.
I mean,
No, true.
This community is open to all. And, sometimes there's, we've ran across some nefarious characters in the past.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't block them out of my heart or out of my life. There's someone that has sent us a message, and, they might not be in a place where they can show their face even, they might, I'm not sure if they're in the witness protection program at the moment, but, you're going to see a lot more from them later today.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew a guy when I was, researching for True Detective. I met someone named Mitch Baroni, and Mitch, I think you're going to hear more about Mitch later today. I'm going to check the schedule when we're looking at this message because I had the time and now I think I got it wrong. So you're going to learn a lot more about Mitch if you want to tune in later today. But he has sent us a message as well. And if you're down to roll that, Brian, I think we can roll that clip.
Is that is that in the form of an interview, maybe?
Oh, you know what? I will. That that may have been uploaded to the drive a little bit after I sent you the link. So I will. I'll try to resend that to see if we can get that later on.
Yeah,
That's all right.
I'll tell you what. I'll go and research that. Do you want to move on to another celebrity, and then maybe I can get back to you?
That sounds wonderful. I actually studied abroad in Australia. Of a very, very strong. I dare say maybe even stronger than and he likes to take his shirt off. I like to take mine off. Actually, it's getting hot here. I'm gonna take just the overshirt off. It's getting hot out here, Texas, but I'm representing the Sacramento comedy spot today. And I don't know if you can see it. Oh, you can't see it. Here we go.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I'm not gonna take it all off for you. I don't want the police to arrest me out here playing my bongos and that. But good morning, everyone. I'm seeing more of the comments now that I moved my notes. So I'm so happy you're all here with us today. Appreciate the shout out to the Lemke boys too. I hear they're good folks. But we have someone who they're coming in, they might be studying for a movie, doing extreme physical activity to get ready, maybe to be Thor. So I think, Brian, if you got the clip there, I think we could roll our message from Mr. Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, here he is.
299, 300. Oh. Yeah, we're on. Hey, Chris Hemsworth here. But I'm not training in the outback with wallabies and all this glorious manhood of mine. I'm tuning into live streams at the comedy spot, and all I can say is it's a good place. And if you can't donate there, well, I just feel sorry for you. Before you watch Thor, I want you to consider donating for the big day of giving. I love you guys. I love you.
Brownie, you may not know who I am. You don't think that I'm famous.
Yeah, let's just go back to you first, and then I did find that Mitch Brony video, so if you'd like, I can go ahead and play that for you, Matthew.
That'd be amazing. Sorry about that. I think my Wi-Fi out here is not so great, and I had to take a leak. So thank you for that, and that would be all right. If you'd be willing to play that special message from Mitch.
I will go ahead and do that. Here we go.
Hey, what's up? My name is Mitch Baroni. You may not know who I am. You don't think that I'm famous, but I'm about to blow up, homie, TikTok style. I'm in a show later on in this friggin' charity thing. It's Mitch Baroni, the legend of Mitch Baroni. So you can learn about me and know who I am. And that's what I'm really gonna friggin' explode from this thing, cause like, I'm a trendsetter, homie. I'm a personality. I'm all these things wrapped up into one. And I've only had 2 heart attacks in my life. So, it's like a cat, man, 9 lives. I'm still pumping. You haven't seen all of Mitch Baroni yet. So, keep it humble, keep it classy out there. And just watch out, look out for my show, The Legend of Mitch Baroni. Later on, this dude is super creepy about me and he loves me. And, after you hear about it, you'll probably love me too, man. Because I'm Mitch Baroni. Baba booey, baba booey, baba booey.
Wow. Wow, that was interesting. I don't even know who that is, but it's good to see him on here.
Yeah, I've had to travel in some dark circles to even, come to even hear about Mitch. So I'm interested in hearing more. He's going to be on later today.
Mm-hmm.
And, or I think we're going to learn about him at least. He's a mysterious figure, but there's a lot of mysteries in life. But one thing's for sure: your support is greatly appreciated.
Yep.
Thank you all for waking up with me this morning. We have a few more celebrities that we're going to introduce, and it's just awesome that you're having your morning coffee with us, or your tea, or your kombucha. But we love you. I have a list here of the folks who have sent very special messages, and there's another very famous actress, and it might be related to. I've seen her on a variety of roles, and the woman I am speaking of is Ms. Natalie Portman, and we've been able to form a friendship, and it's meant a lot in my life, and but she has a very strong connection with the community here, so I think she would love to tell you a little bit about how she feels about this community and everything related.
All right, here she is.
Hello, Sacramento, and all the friends and family of the Sacramento Comedy Spot. I'm Natalie Portman, and I'm here to just gush about the Sacramento Comedy Spot. They are a nonprofit organization that is fighting and creating opportunities and pathways for everybody in Sacramento to find their laughter, to find themselves, to live within each moment, and to, make everybody laugh. I definitely did and have because of the Sacramento Comedy Spot. I have taken classes through the Sacramento Comedy Spot in the early aughts when it was just a small time kind of venue. I was researching a role for a indie film that a good friend of mine from Harvard was directing and producing. And I figured, why not go to the largest comedy school in Northern California? Now it might be even all of California, which is kind of a fun brag to have. But at the time, yes, I took classes, and I realized what a special place the Sacramento Comedy Spot was. And I really wanted for years for this organization to grow and grow and grow, and it has, and it will continue to grow, especially if we donate to the Sacramento Comedy Spot nonprofit during the big day of giving, which happens to be today. So if you can, donate any amount, and any dollar amount will do. We all is appreciated. I know the Sacramento Comedy Spot has big goals, and they want to achieve them. I believe they will achieve them, and I would love to be a part of
that.
Nice.
Thank you, Natalie. And I just realized, looking at the clock here, I've been talking way too much, so I think we'll just kind of speed along through these other ones. I back into the archives. Stephen Baldwin wanted to call in, but you know what? He's kind of gone off the deep end anyway. So I think we'll just skip his call. I'm sorry. We'll go to, I think we'll go to Ms. Katharine Hepburn. No longer with us, but I found some very special archival footage that I'd like to share with you all if you don't mind pulling that up, Brian.
Yeah, I'll show it right now.
Hi, yes. Many people don't know that I actually got my start doing stand-up comedy. That's right. Me and Jack Benny out on the town making people laugh for $1. Oh, and then I tried my hand at improvisation. Again, not many people are aware of this fact, but the name C.K. Dexterhaven was actually improvised. That's right. In the script, they had his name as Bill. Sure as the sky is blue, that's how it was. Not much pop to the name Bill, huh? C.K. Dexterhaven has a whole hell of a lot more pop to it. All right, well, then from there, I started this comedy troupe, and I called it the Free Hooch Society. And I tell you, word has it that some young whippersnapper out on the West Coast stole that name. And then he started his own comedy club. I think it's a rather nice one, actually, from what I've heard. Anyway, who would like to hear my 5-minute stand-up set? Huh? No one? Well, you can all be damned. I'm doing it anyways.
There we go.
Yeah, I learned a few things there. Free hooch.
Yeah.
And she knew about you guys.
I guess so.
Well, that's what I love about those clips of Hollywood starlets. I keep on getting older and they stay the same age.
Right.
I think that's very special, Katharine. Thank you posthumously. I don't know how to say that, but we also Tim asked about Kate McKinnon. Now this person very much reminds me of Kate McKinnon. She's had some really extreme experiences. So I think if we could just let the clip speak for itself, Brian. Colleen Rafferty is a very special person, very interstellar. She's been around, and I think she could tell us a few things about her experience.
All right, here we are.
Yeah. Comedy spot, huh? Mm-hmm. And I'm hearing about all these life-altering experiences you guys are having there. Like you came back home with these like rainbows, flushing out of your butt or whatever. So no, yeah, my that really burns my biscuit because my experience was a little bit different. So, I'm at home and there I am, like just minding my own business, watching the bad flick show, just seeing how many ding dongs I could get stuffed down into my bra. And all of a sudden this giant light comes just blinding out from nowhere, and I just pass out. And, I come to, I got no pants on. So I'm like full Porky Pigging it down there in what seemed to be like a teacher's lounge or something, some extraterrestrial hangout place, and I'm surrounded by little duders everywhere, just all staring at me, like I just interrupted their lunchtime poker game. But leader comes in, he's peeking around the corner. He's pretty cordial though, offered me a nice cigarette for my anal probe, which I thought was a nice touch. It's a little cold, so loosen things up a bit. He starts pressing me about some kind of a big day of giving or something. Although for me, it felt kind of like a big day of the full pat down, like all the way down to my brown town, just right around to the coot shoot. It's pretty intimate, I gotta say. And then he starts checking me out and he's like hitting my knockers, just like coming in and smacking them, left and right. And I told him, I said he'd have to donate a little bit more for that. To be honest, it wasn't my worst Monday night. So anyway, they finish up their games and drop me off about 50 blocks from where I live, my house, and pants are hanging up in a telephone pole. So, here I am dodging traffic. Remember, I got no pants on, just doing a full Donald Duck out in the highway like I'm playing Frogger or something. So, no. Anyway, so, if you want to pay it forward, considering how I took one for the team and all, maybe you could throw them a few shekels. Appreciate it.
Oh, there you go.
Well, I thought I could tell a story, but once again, I bested. I mean, I will have to say, I mean, maybe we should have had our good friend Evan have a disclaimer. None of that has been substantiated as fact. I think, she's had some alien abductions experiences and maybe they got mixed up, but she did have one thing right about donating. So we appreciate that message
Yeah.
very much. And, I, I don't want to rush, but I think Brian might like some time in between shows. Maybe blink, and have a bio break. I don't know, but really, this is the culminating event. You you had mentioned that during this show we'd be able to give a lifetime achievement award. I took it upon myself to gather that feedback and choose a very special Hollywood star to get this Lifetime Achievement Award. He tells everybody about the Comedy Spot. A lot of people don't know this, but soon they will. And I think, he's also somewhat of a philanthropist, which he might not necessarily be known for. So life, throws you surprises, but we have a very special Lifetime Achievement Award for Mr. Al Pacino.
Yep.
And some of his colleagues have gathered some messages together and to recognize Al and all he's done. And I think this will be the culminating event, and then we will have to say adieu. So please enjoy.
All right, here we go.
Hello, my friends. It's so good to be with you virtually here to celebrate this day, the big day of giving, and they're giving away a lot of things. One of the things they're giving is a Lifetime Achievement Award to you old man. I remember when we were in reindeer games and you were feeding me sandwiches because you work in the food cart. And I thought, oh, geez, I don't know if the acting is what this guy's going to do for the rest of his life. And then you made it work. You found a way. You did it. Wow. Al Pacino, Lifetime Achievement Award. Wow. Owen Wilson here just to say, you're the reason that I started acting. It was like I saw Godfather, and it was like in that restaurant, you go to the bathroom, you get the gun, and just boom, pow, wow. Everybody's running. You just walk out calmly. And I said, you could do that acting? Are you kidding me? I'm going to become an actor. And that's when I decided I was going to do that, And everything you do is just so amazing. It's just crazy. It's just, you're out of order. This whole courtroom's out of order. I'm Al Pacino. Wow. And I just think, say hello to my little friend. Right? Just crazy. And he just got great ass. It's out of this world. I'm just happy to share the camera with you and just wish you the best luck on achieving this award and winning it at the best place you could win it. And congratulations, man. Wow.
I don't believe in movie awards or things like this. I find them worthless, but if someone were to get an award for this movie, I'd give it to Al Pacino. He's adorable. Me and him went down to Palm Springs on a bender that we were on. We drank all of the whiskey that they had in Palm Springs and nearly died of dehydration. And when we got back, Al said, I feel like you're my godfather. And I said, well, you're just saying that because that's the movie that we're making right now. and it's cute. It's cute, and hope you win an award someday, because it's the cutest thing I've heard.
Hi, Alan. It's me, Keanu Reeves. I know we haven't spoken in a long time, ever since we filmed The Devil's Advocate. In that movie, you were the devil. I was the advocate. And you freaked me out for a long time. But now I've learned a lot of really kick-ass, choreographed fight scenes, and I'm not scared of you anymore. And I think you're a really good actor, because I'm still not sure if you're the devil or not. But now I'm John Wick. I could punch you real good. Neo, I could bend backwards if you threw something at me and avoid it. So, I hope you're not the devil. Congratulations.
Wow. Wow. I don't know what to say, really. Biggest award of my professional life. All comes down to today. I'd like to thank my colleagues in the industry for their kind words. Owen, Marlon, Keanu. Most of all, the folks at the Sacramento Comedy Spot. Brian Crawl, the whole crew, the patrons. I was thinking I'm too old. I mean, I look around, I see all these young faces and think, I've made every wrong choice a man can make. I pissed away all my money, believe it or not. Chased off anyone who ever loved me. And lately, I can't even stand the face I see in the mirror. You know, you find that life's a game of inches. So is acting. So is running a nonprofit. Because in every case, performing, giving support to the performing arts. I mean, one half step too late, too early, you don't quite make it. 1/2 second too slow, too fast, you don't quite catch it. The inches and support we need is everywhere around us. You know, Brian, the Comedy Spot strives for that inch. In acting, we lift ourselves up and everyone around us for that inch. We reach into our wallet for that dollar because we know when we add up all those inches, that's gonna make the fiddle fucking difference between winning and losing. Between just surviving and living. Because that's what living is. Taking that improv class, clicking the donate button in front of your face. Now I can't make you do it. You gotta look at that person in the mirror. Look into their eyes. Now I think you're gonna see someone who will go that inch with you. You're gonna see a person who will give support for this team because they know when it comes down to it, this team is gonna do the same for them. That's acting, guys. That's philanthropy. That's all it is. Now, what are you gonna do? Donate! Hooah! Thank you for the award. Love you guys. I feel like I've heard some of that before, but you know, it's very inspirational, I guess. But I know we're running up to time or over time, so I want to give you a break and keep this rolling. We have some good stuff coming up. I want to let you talk, but I just want to thank some people behind the scenes for these acts. Sarah, Chris, Corrine, Evan, Tina, Josh, Mike, all wonderful people. And thank you all for tuning in to this early this morning. And thank you, Brian, for having me on.
Matthew, thank you so much. We hope to have you on again sometime.
Thank you very much. I'm going to get that wild turkey now.
All right. Goodbye, everyone. We'll see you later on.